So have you ever gone out, gathered up a big bowl of snow, brought it in, put it in the sink, and then put a time-lapse camera on it so you could watch it melt? I have. I understand that's a pretty weird thing to do. I get it. And it's a weirder thing to watch, but here it is. So the thing with it is, it's a weird thing. That's kind of me. I am. I'm not. Okay. I don't mind doing weird stuff. Um, Bradley, what's going on, man? But that's kind of who I am. So take for example, here lately, I'm in this contemplative mood, and I'm in this contemplative mood for a couple of reasons. First of all, it's Christmas, and I'm having a pretty good Christmas. Let's turn the air compressor on. Hey, Kel, what's up? But not only is it Christmas, oh, you're up here. Not only is it Christmas, it's also time to start figuring out what are we going to do for next year. So, in my contemplative mode, the thing that I'm doing here lately is I'm watching the Strawberry Bank Museum live channel. See, they've got a skating rink, and I got my races planned. I've got that figured out. But what are we going to do to go show off the bike company? That's the thing that I can't quite figure out exactly what I want to do to show off the bike company. So I'm in this contemplative mood. And again, it has pretty much everything to do with Christmas. Also has to do with the fact that Notre Dame got absolutely screwed. I'm sorry. They did. They should be in. There's no way around it. I understand we've made some friends in Ohio. And I'm not going to talk about Ohio State getting pounded. They didn't get pounded. They got beat. And I'm not dancing. I mean, we were happy. But anyway, I'm in this contemplative mood. And this channel is really good for it because they play that soft Christmas music. I know there's a fireplace channel. You can sit and watch the fireplace. How you doing? So nothing's going right today. I just don't know about these tires. That's my biggest thing right now. I'm not sure if I want to go with the Pirellis or start. I've got Terravels ready to go. Anyway, but this channel, it's great for a contemplative mood. It really is because they've got, it's an open skating rink. There's people out there that'll be doing ice dancing. Ice skating, figure skating. You can watch the Zamboni. Zamboni is freaking cool as shit. It's mesmerizing to watch the Zamboni. I'm gonna pop this sucker off. I'm probably gonna turn the heat off. Let's get this thing to seat in. Where'd the adapter go? But my wife thinks the reason I like it is because there's children falling down on the ice. Now, in her defense, that's partly true. But it's not for a, okay, it is partly true, but it's not for a bad thing. It's not this horrible thing that I'm watching children falling down with the ice. It's funny. I'm not going to deny that. So I'm watching the other day, they've got little kids out there, and they're learning how to skate. And they're the little bitty guys. So I'm not talking about kids that are old enough that when it falls, it hurts and you have a chance of breaking an arm. I'm talking about little bitty dudes that they're in the big puffy coats, and they got helmets on, and somebody's trying to teach them how to skate. And so the teacher would stand there, and then kid would fall down. And the kid would pop back up. And I gotta be honest with you, I was kind of impressed. And it's just something I can't get out of my mind, you know? It's resilience. That's what it is. But I'm impressed with them, you know? I'm always impressed with physical things that make sense, that are tough to do. So, like, if you're, okay, at one point I was impressed with myself. I could dunk a basketball. It's 5'11", 120 pounds, because I was a cyclist. I had lug muscles, no upper body muscle to speak of. And I could jump out of the gym. LeBron James can dunk a basketball. He's 6'9". He should be able to. It's not that impressive. But these little guys fall down, get back up, over and over and over again. I am impressed. But I am impressed. I'm having a great Christmas. This has been fun. Enjoying. There's been a lot of good things, a lot of enjoyment in life. It's been kind of interesting. I haven't been coming out to the shop as much because there's not as much to do. And then today, as I'm trying to film, and I'm wanting to make this, to give credit to these kids I don't even know, this concept of resilience. And since I've been filming, I've had 4 people walk in here. There's days in the wintertime when I come out to the shop, I sneak in the back door, and I don't see anybody. Again, all the production's up in Michigan. And so I'm sitting here, and I'm like, I kind of want to get annoyed. But it's all about perspective. I mean, you can't get mad. When you're sitting there making a point about people being resilient and these little kids who are just great little kids, obviously wonderful, cute little kids. So I'm not frustrated. Can't be frustrated. Can't be at all. Have to be standing here with a smile on my face. Anyway, got to think about next year, man. Where are we going to show off the bike company? STSbicycles.com. We've got to find a way to show them off. Got to find a way to be resilient when things don't go very well. Because just like those little kids, there comes a day for every one of us that it's harder to get up. Well, I'm going to get on. From my little contemplative corner here in the bike shop, Merry Christmas.